Hello everyone. Today I want to continue on the story of my childhood with I have autism, and I want to tell the story, and I want to I'm continuing. This is the following. And now that I already did the part of my elementary school, now I'm gonna start middle school. So after elementary school, I went to middle school. There I did between 7th and 8th grade. And those were a lot easier, and my behavior improved a lot. In middle school, my behavior started improving a lot. I was less hyperactive, and I was able to pay more attention because in this during this time, I was already moved to special classes for people with autism, so I was able to do better. And during this time in middle school, back in the days, we had these activities once or twice a week called CBI, where the activities were called CBI, where we used to go out into the community, like to the mall, the shopping centers, and different places to practice social skills and our and also improve our abilities on purchasing and deciding whether the price of something, if we could afford it or not. See, so that's what's basically CBI, so that we could learn how to buy things and decide if we have money or if we have to save it money for the next trip. See, in order to buy that item that we wanted to buy. So that's the thing about CBIs. It was pretty good. I really liked that activity because it was once or twice a week, and we used to buy books, and books was one of the many things we used to buy. But like, not all of us had money to buy books. Um, so if we didn't have money for the book we wanted, we had to save the money for the next week, or the next time we go to that shopping center or mall, so that we could buy the book that we want. See, so that was the story with CBI. Another thing is that we used to go to the park. The park was nearby, so we used to go. The whole class used to go walking to the park with the teacher, and the teacher used to take us walking to the park because it was just 1 block away from the school. And the learning was very easy. We had we did some computer activities, learning skills on a TV program that the teacher had, and we also did wood shop. In middle school, we had wood shop. We had they had machines, special machines. I think one of the teachers of wood shop used computers to do some of the carvings in the wood. And then we used to use after he did the carving with the computers, we used to use sandpaper to smoothen out the wood, and the art project was done at the end. But this was a school project, and the teacher used to do the wood shop with us. And then on my second year, I had a different wood shop teacher, and he did not use so many computers to do wood, but he had cutting machines, and he used to cut it, and we used to do sand with the sandpaper. Sandpaper. We used to sandpaper the wood to smoothen it out, and we used to paint the projects also. But the most dangerous part of it, with which was cutting the wood. Cutting the wood was the most dangerous. So those machineries, the teacher used to handle it, the wood shop teacher. And then, of course, we had our regular teacher that was from the autism classes. She was with us all the time during all the rest of the activities. And that was it for middle school. Um, so pretty much it. We also had well, I just remember now, we also had art projects that we had to do for the fair. Of course, the art projects, I tried to introduce one of my own creations, but like the fair, they told us, the teacher told me that the fair, for the fair, it has to be the certain types of projects which they are seeking. So I was not able to put my really big drawing at the exposition in the fair, but I we had to do another project that the school had designated, which other types of projects that the fair used to pick. And either way, I got first place on both of the occasions. So on both occasions, I got first place. I was 2 years in that middle school, because before going there, I was in another school, because when they moved me from elementary, it all went pretty, between middle school, before I got to middle school, it all went pretty much a disaster after elementary. And by the time I got to middle school, it was already the second year of middle school. So I was home for a pretty long time, because the middle school is sixth, seventh, and eighth. So the 6th year in 6th grade, I spent most of it the time home, because we had a problem there. So that's the thing. And then I started middle school in 7th and 8th grade. So those 2 years, middle school, they were really good. So I cannot complain. So about the projects for the fair, it had to be selected projects that the fair wanted it to exhibit. So as I said before, I couldn't put my own project in my own drawing and exhibition. And I had done, at the time, back in the days, I had done a really big drawing of this green lobster. And it was this green robotic lobster. I'm gonna try to do another drawing similar to that one today, but that one that I did back in the day was really big. It was huge. So it's a shame that it didn't get accepted in the fair, but it was pretty nice. So with all that being said, that is the story of my middle school. I'm gonna end this video now. Please remember to subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and also to subscribe. And to those of you that have subscribed, thank you for subscribing, and bye now.